Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Mark Powers here from the Lacrosse Show, back at the Trinity School on the Upper West Side. I'm here talking to, well, you already met Joel Taliento, and now we're talking to Billy Nguyen, kind of the poster child and the man of the Citylax program here in the city. Billy, why don't you tell us a little bit about where you're from and a little bit about your lacrosse experience, because you certainly had a pretty interesting one.
I played lacrosse in the Bronx at Christopher Columbus High School, where Citylax bought lacrosse to my school my freshman year, and I joined the team my sophomore year. And then we ended up winning the championship against Midwood my senior year in the PSAL. And then from there, I went on to play at St. John's, and then I've been volunteering with Citylax ever since. Now I'm currently at Ohio State.
And now, are you going to play at Ohio State, or is still to be determined on that?
To be determined. We'll see after this year.
Okay, okay.
After summer.
Now, that must have been a pretty interesting experience, going from being a first-year Citylax program, or rather, in your case, a second-year player,
Yep.
going from there to winning the city championship and actually being a New York City player myself. Granted, I played in the Catholic League. I know from experience that the public school teams, Midwood, Jamaica, some of these other teams, they do actually have some pretty good lacrosse history. What can you tell the public about that experience? That must have been something, to go from nothing to champs.
Yeah, it was just my senior year. Even though we were the #1 seed, we still felt like we were the underdogs, since Midwood was such an established team.
Sure.
And they've just been around for much longer. But we learned the game real fast. We caught on. We just loved it ever since. And from there, we used to see kids walking around with lacrosse sticks, and now we just see it everywhere, just on the subways, at the handball courts, and at the parks. So that's one of the biggest things that I've seen.
Right, and actually, it's great that you bring that up, because we were talking before we went on camera about the venue that we have here at the Trinity School. And actually, the reason why Joel and Billy and I are here today is because we're part of a Citylax clinic / scrimmage that takes place here. Actually, believe it or not, on a turf field that's on the roof. What can you say about the venue here? I mean, it's got to be probably one of the most unique you've been to. Now, granted, you said you played high school in the Bronx, and also you played last year at St. John's. Yeah, in Queens. I know they got a great facility. Where does the Trinity Rooftop rank for you as far as some of the venues that you've seen and played in?
It's up there. It's definitely an attraction for us kids to come out from the Bronx and Brooklyn, such as you and I, to come all the way out here to play. It's a great way to meet other people around the area and in the league. So it's up there.
Mm-hmm. How long you been coming to the Rooftop to play?
Since last summer when it first started, so this is the second year.
Excellent. And you're helping out with clinics and stuff. You're going to be here the rest of the summer?
Yep, you'll see me.
Cool. And Joel, what about you, man? What do you think about the Rooftop? I mean, I know your experience. You probably didn't get to see as many of the cool college fields as Billy did, but I'm sure you've seen a couple cool different venues here around the city. What do you think about the Rooftop?
Well, I go to school in Binghamton, so it's pretty big.
Right. Oh yeah.
And the Rooftop, even though it's like this narrow field, but it's like
smaller confines.
Exactly. But last year when I first started playing, like some days, even though people didn't show up, the people who volunteered showed up.
Right.
So it was like
and played with you.
It was like one-on-one training.
Right. I remember seeing Connor.
Pay for it, so
yeah, for free. Right. Exactly. That's cool.
It sounds like a deal to me.
Right, and it's awesome to have you helping out with us this summer as well. Hopefully your ankle heals up and we can get you on the field pretty soon. But anyway, that's it for us from the Trinity School, from the Rooftop. Joel, thank you so much for being with us. Billy, thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you guys the rest of the summer. If not here at the Rooftop, then maybe at one of the tournaments. But if you're out there in New York City, definitely get down here to the Rooftop. Tuesdays at 6:30. Pick up lax, and like they said, the tight confines. Yeah, and Pier 40 as well. Exactly. Good call.
Fridays, Sundays.
Pier 40 Friday. Pier 40 is on the west side of New York City. That's Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And then again Sunday at 8:30. And in both of these pickup sessions, both benefit the Citylax Foundation. So if you're in and around New York City looking to play some lacrosse, definitely come out and meet up with us. Got some good talent here waiting for you. Thanks.
Awesome.
Cool.